This episode of Critter News is brought to you by Singing Moon Press. Singing Moon Press. We share. Hi guys, it's Loki. Critter News is back on the air. The channel where more pets get their news. Probably. Well, that's weird, considering this isn't filmed in front of an audience. This is Critter News for May 22nd, 2008. In real news, May 20th marked the filing of the settlement agreement in the pet food multi-district litigation case. On May 30th, a hearing on the motion for preliminary approval is scheduled. A little more than a year ago, what now appears to be thousands of cats and dogs became sick or died from kidney failure after foods produced by the Menu Foods Income Fund and other companies were found to be contaminated with a poisonous compound called melamine. Melamine is a coal-derived substance used to produce plastics. When added to substances such as rice and wheat gluten, it raises the level of nitrogen, which gives a false positive for protein. Tainted wheat gluten was used in pet food in North America and corn gluten in South Africa. Menu Foods stopped using wheat gluten from China on March 7, 2007. Since then, they have been routinely testing for melamine and other substances. It should be noted that previous to this, no routine test existed for the presence of melamine in either pet or human food supplies because there was no reason for it to be there. The only reason someone might put melamine into a food item is to create a false positive for protein. Settlement amounts will be paid by the defendants as well as Menu Foods' liability insurer. Menu Foods produces pet food for a number of large and store brand pet food labels. 11 brands were affected by the recall. Now we know why 90% of cat food all tastes the same. Now it's time for True or Tale, where our viewers are challenged to figure out which story is just a tale and which stories, well, start out true. What to flea? Flea and tick season is coming to the Northern Hemisphere. I've already had a frontline treatment myself. Across the pond, the United Kingdom is taking it to the extreme. It is National Flea Week in the UK. UK residents can win £50 worth of shopping vouchers and learn about fleas at nationalfleaweek.com. You will only be able to spend them at flea markets and the flea circuits in an effort to promote local flea culture. In New York, the trial of motorist Jimmy Brown has come to a close. Brown had been talking on his cell phone while driving in violation of New York state law when he hit a deer with his 1993 Chevy pickup. Brown was found not guilty when the deer confessed to jaywalking while texting. In Texas, a wild turkey crashed through the fourth-story window of a courthouse in Lubbock on May 19th. He was arrested and held without bail for flying under the influence of Wild Hooman Kentucky bourbon. That's it for Critter News. For more information on any of our stories, and to find out which story is completely false, visit orangecatblues.com.
See you next time.